You were not born to be average. You were not put on this earth to blend in, to settle, to follow the crowd, or to live a life of quiet desperation. But most people do. Most people spend their entire lives trying to fit in, trying to avoid failure, trying to avoid standing out. And in the process, they become invisible. They become average. Let me tell you the truth. Average is a disease. It's a slow, silent killer of dreams, ambition, and potential. It's the comfort zone disguised as safety. It's the voice in your head that says, don't try too hard. Don't risk too much. Don't make waves. But here's the harsh reality. Average is the most dangerous place you can be. Because when you're average, you're replaceable. When you're average, you're forgettable. When you're average, you're living someone else's life, not your own. I want you to imagine for a moment that you're at the end of your life, looking back. What do you see? Do you see a life of bold choices, of risks taken, of dreams chased? Or do you see a life of playing it safe, of following the rules, of doing what everyone else did? The world doesn't remember the average. The world remembers the misfits, the rebels, the ones who dared to be different. So how do you stop being average? How do you break free from the gravitational pull of mediocrity and step into your true potential? It starts with a decision to never settle, a decision to never accept good enough as good enough, a decision to demand more from yourself every single day. Step 1, raise your standards. Average people have average standards. They accept less than they deserve. They tolerate mediocrity in their work, their relationships, their health, their thinking. But extraordinary people demand more. They set higher standards for themselves and for the people around them. They refuse to settle for anything less than excellence. Ask yourself, what am I tolerating in my life right now that is less than I deserve? Where have I accepted average as my reality? Is it in your job, your health, your relationships, your mindset? Identify it. Write it down. And then make a commitment to raise your standards in that area starting today. Step 2, embrace discomfort. The average person spends their life avoiding pain, avoiding risk, avoiding anything that feels uncomfortable. But growth only happens outside your comfort zone. If you want to stop being average, you have to get comfortable being uncomfortable. You have to seek out challenges, take risks, and do the things that scare you. Steve Jobs didn't build Apple by playing it safe. He didn't change the world by following the rules. He took risks. He made bold moves. He failed, he got back up, and he kept going. He was willing to be misunderstood, to be criticized, to be doubted, because he knew that greatness is never found in the comfort zone. Step 3, obsess over mastery. Average people dabble. They start and stop. They try a little bit of everything, but never go deep. They settle for good enough. But the extraordinary are obsessed with mastery. They pick a craft, a skill, a mission, and they go all in. They study, they practice, they refine, they push themselves to the edge of their abilities. If you want to stop being average, you have to become a student of your craft. Read the books, study the masters, put in the hours, practice more than anyone else. Never settle for good enough. Excellence is a habit, not an accident. Step 4, take massive action. The average person spends their life planning, preparing, waiting for the perfect moment. but the perfect moment never comes. The extraordinary act now. They take risks, make moves, and figure it out as they go. They know that action beats perfection every time. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for motivation. Stop waiting for someone to tell you it's your turn. It's your turn the moment you decide it is. Take action. Even if it's messy, even if it's scary, even if you don't feel ready. Because clarity comes from action, not from overthinking. Step 5. Surround yourself with excellence. You become like the people you spend the most time with. If you surround yourself with average thinkers, average doers, average dreamers, you will become average. But if you surround yourself with people who challenge you, inspire you, and push you to be better, you will rise to their level. Seek out mentors, coaches, and peers who are playing the game at a higher level. Join communities of high achievers. Cut out the complainers, the doubters, the people who drag you down. Your environment is the amplifier of your potential. Step 6, build resilience. The path to greatness is not a straight line. You will fail. You will be rejected. You will be criticized. But resilience is the ability to keep going no matter what. It's the ability to bounce back from failure, to adapt to change, to keep moving forward when everything is against you. Resilience is built through struggle, through challenge, through adversity. It's built by facing your fears, by doing the hard things, by refusing to quit. The extraordinary are not immune to pain, they are forged by it. Step 7, never stop learning. The world is changing faster than ever. What got you here won't get you there. The average person stops learning after school. The extraordinary are lifelong students. They read, they study, they seek out new ideas, new skills, new perspectives. They are always looking for ways to get better, to grow, to evolve. Step 8, decide. The most powerful force in the world is a made-up mind. Most people never decide to be extraordinary. They wish, they hope, they try, but they don't decide. Decision is the line in the sand. It's the moment you stop making excuses, stop blaming the world, and take full ownership of your destiny. So, decide right now. Decide to stop being average. Decide to raise your standards, to embrace discomfort, to obsess over mastery, to take massive action, to surround yourself with excellence, to build resilience, to never stop learning. Decide to become the person you were meant to be. Here's the truth. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you greatness. The world doesn't care about your excuses. It only cares about your results. If you want to stop being average, you have to do what average people won't. You have to pay the price, do the work, and never quit. You were not born to be average. You were born to be extraordinary. The only question is, will you choose it? This is your wake-up call. This is your line in the sand. This is your invitation to join the few who refuse to settle. The world is waiting. Your legacy is waiting. The clock is ticking. It's time to stop being average and start being unforgettable.